gentlemen, welcome to ET Garage. Today, I'm going to go out and put this car on a dyno, chassis dynometer. If you're not familiar with my car, this is a 90 Corvette base model. It has like 243,000 miles or 44,000, something like that. And all sorts of work's been done to it. I have, I'll leave a link up here describing it. Same with the motor. I'll leave a link up there. That's a 383. I actually took this motor out at about 189,000 miles, and it was a stock 350 and made it into a 383. It's just a mild 383. It has, I think, 50,000 miles. I don't know. You guys want, you can do the math, and or I'll post it up there on it. And I've never had it on a chassis dyno. I don't expect to get a lot of horsepower. Of course, it'll be a lot more than stock. I have had this car in the 12s, if you're wondering, with all-season radials and 307 gears in the rear. But anyway, I'm going to be taking it to a place called PA Dyno, which is about an hour north of me. It's the closest chassis dynometer that I know of in my area, other than going down to like Harrisburg or something like that. So we'll head up there and get this sucker dynoed, I hope, and hopefully everything goes okay. I don't expect it to blow up or anything like that. I've done beat the snot out of this motor on long grades on the twisty mountain back roads and track days and autocross, and occasionally test and tune at the drag strip. So I'm not worried about anything like that happening. It should be just be a pretty standard dyno pull. So let's head out there and see how I do. Okay, we're here at PA Dyno, and this is in Stillwater, Pennsylvania, I believe, and we are getting the Corvette set up on the dyno, and we'll get some readings here soon, I hope. Okay, we're done the dyno runs. I would have liked more horsepower. I thought it would have been higher up in the RPM range. My exhaust is plugged up. I got those restrictors in there. That might be part of it. But anyway, when I get home, I'll show you the dyno sheet. I'll upload it to my computer. I had them email it to me, so I'll upload it and I'll go over it and see where I'm at and see where I can make some improvements. So I'm gonna get home. Just got to get the car out, and I got to get on the road and get back home, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, here we are back at the house and on the PC, and I'm showing you the dyno chart. As you can see, the max power it made was 217 and max torque 299. Now
to me that seems low. It does feel like it's been down on power, but not that much. This is, like I said, I've had this car into the 12s, doing real easy launches with all-season radials and 307 gears. This does have a small cam in it. It's a Comp Cam 8-302-08 cam, which is basically 480 lift and 210, 220 duration on the camshaft with 112 lobe separation or whatever you call it. But anyway, I would think it would have been, even though it's a tune port, it would have been at least a little higher up. Like I said, I do have those restrictors in the exhaust. This is showing lean down here, but me and the operator both decided that he's getting the airflow back into the exhaust, which is making his AFR read lean, because he's using a probe that goes into the exhaust pipe or into the muffler. So we're thinking, because my wideband is reading around 12 to 12 and a half. It's in the low 12s. And the plugs also, if you look at my spark plugs, they don't look like they've been running lean at all. So they're on the rich side. So anyway, I felt this motor's been down on power, and it's definitely down. I'm not sure, like the max power 217 and max torque 299. 3880 is the where the horsepower came in, which is like right about there where my arrow's pointing. And then max torque is 3700, which is like right about there. I was expecting more, even with the power down. So that's a dyno thing for you. But I'm looking for an excuse to refresh the motor anyway. And I'll go over in the next video what I find. I'll do a compression test and all that, and go over that with you guys. But let's wrap this video up.
Well, I was a little disappointed in those numbers. I did feel, seat of the pants that it was down in power. But, yeah, well, that's just the way it is. I've been looking for an excuse to pull this motor and refresh it anyway. I've also considered a 406, building a 406. All this is dictated by my budget. I would rather not have to do anything and use that money to do things like track days, etc., etc. But anyway, it's a couple of days later since I did those pulls. And I did go ahead and do compression tests, and an upcoming video I'll go over what the results were and all that. In the meantime, I got something else to do, and get back to you on that. I don't know, there's a lot of controversy over the rear wheel horsepower and then correcting for, from the crankshaft. Like I said, that exhaust is a little, I got those restrictors in the exhaust. I have them in there to reduce the drone. There's a 700 R4, that sucks up a lot of horsepower too. But I still expected a little bit more horsepower, but that's what happens when you go in a dyno, I guess. So anyway, I want everybody to have a great day, and a better day than I'm having. God bless.